Welcome, my friends. We have a Town Hall 11 3-star attack. 2 of them from Richard, who's 6-packed gloriously. Wow, these anti-2-star bases have the dangerousness of getting 2-star. Now, he had grounded expos, a couple of them. But he had some other non-grounded expos, but honestly, this is probably some of the best ability usage I have seen. I mean, just in a long time. I mean, he was just spot on perfect. I mean, everything about this attack on the Queen Walk side with the Warden and the Queen was amazing. Loon's there to create a nice funnel. They also got a CC lure that actually helped big time. Here comes the poison taking down the witch, baby dragon. Got to make sure those witches get in the poison. You know, if you don't have a poison spell on your raid, you will fail. I've seen it. I mean, the witches are just too much. They can't. The skellies, the Queen can't do it. You would have to bring extra Valkyries or something if you're gonna, and even then it might not even work. But anyways, there comes, the EA did get a shot off on the Queen, but thankfully she did take it down immediately. Here comes another, he's just raging right into both heroes. Very impressive. At this point, I was like, oh my goodness, Richard, you better get another rage in. But he saves the rage. There goes the rage right there. Saves it a couple more seconds. Keeping the Queen up longer, that really helps. She's getting some more damage points. King coming in here. Actually, King did some work. When I first saw this, like, what did the King do? Well, he broke in with the King. The King got some serious work. He got a Tesla over there, made a perfect funnel for the Queen. So I know on stream I was like, what was the King? That use of the King was amazing. Beautiful ability. Look at that ability. Then he pops the Warden ability. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was just so... Look at that, and Warden stays alive. Wow, impressive. He eventually dies, but still, no matter. Lalo coming in hot. Richard, oh, he had time left. He had about 10 seconds left. At first, I thought it was going to be a time fail. He didn't bring in his Lalo to about 1:15. Queen does end up going down, but it's okay. She got her objectives down, and at this point, it's like, whoa, Richard. I mean, that's just... Guys, this is 11v11, maxed out base, and he just took it down with ease. Had the cleanup there. He could have put his cleanup down, you know, probably like 10 seconds earlier, but, you know, he was in the middle of doing things. But those 10, I don't know, 10 seconds, it's crazy how many times. I'm just scared of time fails. I've done it so many times. Other people have done it. I just get nervous when people attack. Anyways, Richard coming in with another 6-pack. This is the base I hit, and if you saw my stream, you can go back and watch it. But yeah, okay. So doing some nice work here with a bowler bounce on the mortar, and Minion doing some work as well. And then he does here. Now I'm kind of curious why he put a rage here, because on these previous we did 10v11s on this, and a rage didn't. Yeah, I just assumed the rage was there, probably to. Just speed things up, right? Probably just to speed things up. Anyways, it doesn't matter. He still got the 3-star, even with the rage, which he might not have needed there. King coming in hot. Look at this beautiful ability. The Inferno Tower is on the King. So he popped the ability because he saw it, and then the bowlers were able to take down the Inferno Tower. So the King stayed up and tanked just longer. You know, it's just a little bit longer, saving all his troops as much as possible. Queen, unfortunately, gets stuck on a wall here in a bit, but he was able to Lalo perfectly. That yeah, guys, Queen Walk Lalo. This is systematic attack, guys. These are Queen Walks. He has done the Queen Walk Bowler Witch, but this is not like a spam attack. He's not just throwing in all his witches, hoping things will happen. He's really doing some serious, beautiful work here. I mean, at this point, I was a little nervous. I was like, does he have enough loons to get these air defenses down? But he's got backhand loons at 12. You notice that, guys. Maybe if he didn't have the backhand loons at 12, he might not have had enough. He did. I think he still would have gotten it, but these are kind of weak, right? That one archer tower, who knows? If there was a red bomb, I don't know if there was a red bomb over there or not. I can't remember. It could have been disastrous because he needed time. It was, I think, kind of somewhat close. It's always close on these 11s, right? I'm curious if they're going to increase the time for Town Hall 12, because if they keep adding more defenses, it just takes longer and longer and longer. Guys, those are beautiful Town Hall 11 attacks. Hope you liked it. I guess you know what? I'll show you how they did. That is on stream. Whatever. So yeah, there's some 11v11s for you. And hopefully you enjoyed that. We did have a couple of fails. We had some very nice hits. Hodor with a 91%. Let's actually watch the fail. So give you some, you know, you don't always 3-star. He was close on this one. This is another great army. It's a Queen Walk into a Bowler Witch. Very powerful army to use. So maybe a couple things he could have improved. Maybe maybe he could have, I don't know, there is an open compartment here. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he could have put, well, honestly, the open compartment would have done much. I don't know what he could have done. He would have had to bring a couple extra back-end units because he had 2 archer towers here that he wasn't able to get done. But the thing is, he would have needed, I mean, 3 loons wouldn't have been enough to take him down. He would have needed like 6 loons to take those down, or at least 5 or something. And obviously that's more camp space. It came down to the wire. Maybe if the queen could have stayed alive, if somehow she could have stayed alive, he might have had a shot, but there's just no way to keep her alive. Just, you know, the healers died out. Just not going to happen. He just didn't have enough quite firepower. So maybe not 6 loons because he has the tank of the witches. So maybe, yeah, and he just ran out of time as well. So, yeah, I don't know on that one. I mean, it's hard to tell, right? It's hard to tell what your troops are going to do. That section would have been tough to get to because he didn't have a jump there. So, I don't know. It was a great attack. I'm just trying to think out loud what could have happened. I guess loons were pretty much probably the only thing that you could have done there. Okay, guys, that's my 11v11. Thanks again for watching. Come back for more awesome content. This is your pro player gaming with Spartans Legacy player, Halo Okra Heads. You are watching awesomeness. If you don't understand the quality of this, think again. Halo out.